friends. So what is an idiom? Idiom is a manner of speaking that is natural to native speakers of a language. So every language has its own collection of wise sayings. They offer advice about how to live and also transfer some underlying ideas, principles and values of a given culture or society. These sayings are called idioms or proverbs if they are longer. These combinations of words have rarely complete sentences. A figurative meaning they basically work with pictures. The list of commonly used idioms and sayings in everyday conversation in English can help to speak English by learning English idiomatic expressions. So today I am going to teach you the most commonly used idioms and their meaning. So let's get started. A hot potato. A problem, situation, etc. that is difficult to deal with and causes a lot of disagreement. For example, the abortion issue is a political hot potato in India. Second idiom, a penny for your thoughts. Said when you want to know what another person is thinking, usually because they have been quiet for a while. So, for example, I would like to know what you are thinking. Another example, you have not said very much, a penny for your thoughts. Another idiom, actions speak louder than words. What you do is more important than what you say, because the things you do show your true intentions and feelings. For example, Team Australia is not expected to win, but they believe actions speak louder than words. Next, add insult to injury. Say when you feel that someone has made a bad decision, bad situation worse, by doing something else to upset you. For example, they told him he was too old for a job, and then to add insult to injury, they refused to pay his expenses. Next, at the drop of a hat. If you do something at the drop of a hat, you do it immediately without stopping to think about it. For example, people will file lawsuits at the drop of a hat these days. Another example, I had to speak in public, but she will get up on stage at the drop of a hat. Next, back to the drawing board. Means back to the beginning of a process to start it again because it is not working. Next, ball is in your court. Means it's time for someone to deal with a problem or make a decision because other people have already done as much as they can. For example, I have helped him in every way I can. The ball is in his court now. Next, barking up the wrong tree. Means trying to do something in a way that will not work. For example, his attorney suggested that the investigators might be barking up the wrong tree. Next, be glad to see the back of somebody. Meaning, be happy when a person leaves, that is, to be pleased when someone leaves or something ends because you did not like them. Next, beat around the bush. To avoid talking about what is important. For example, don't beat around the bush, get to the point. Next, best of both worlds. Means a situation in which you can enjoy the advantages of two very different things at the same time. For example, she works in the city and lives in the country, so she gets the best of both worlds. Next, blessing in disguise. Meaning something that seems bad or unlucky at first, but results in something good happening later. For example, losing that job was a blessing in disguise, really. Losing that job was a blessing in disguise, really. Next, burn the midnight oil. That means to walk late into the night. Next, cannot judge a book by its cover. cannot judge something primarily on appearance. For example, he seemed like a bit of a jerk to me, but I guess you cannot judge a book by its cover. Last one is cry over spilt milk. So when you complain about a loss from the past, while it is sad that the results have not been as good as you expected, you should now focus on moving ahead and achieving better results. Next time, there is no use crying over spilt milk. Thank you.